Okay, y'all. It's Sunday. Well, it's Sunday lunchtime. I've been doing a lot of, I've been doing some stuff around the house, and last night I'm changing the teeth on the cutter, but I ended up, I was holding the tooth right. And I thought it was locked in place where it couldn't spin. I put the impact on it to tighten it down, and when I hit the impact, it spun and it ripped the glove and everything. Cut my hand pretty good. Cut two of my fingers pretty good. The white meat, yeah, the white meat. So, yeah, like I say always, there's a lot that can happen out here, and there's a lot of more to, well, you have to learn stuff. And I thought that, I'll never do that again, put it that way. And so there's a lot of stuff out here that can go wrong. And, not just on the job, and not just, in the truck, and not just with the equipment, maintaining stuff and everything. Everything is dangerous. So, you gotta think about that when you're quoting jobs. Though, no amount of money is worth losing a finger or two. This will probably take 2 weeks to heal up. Yeah. Now, good thing about it was a pretty clean cut, because those new teeth are sharp, man. And I had a heavy glove on, one of the welding gloves. It makes me sick, man. So, but I got a job to go look at. I looked at one yesterday. I don't know if they're gonna do it or not. You never know. But you got to quote them. You got to go look at these jobs, and you learn something every time, whether you get the job or not. And you guys have seen in the videos in the year throughout the years that y'all probably seen me look at 100 jobs, and I don't get them all. I get a lot of them, but I don't get all of them. I don't know what the percentage is. I guess I could start keeping track of that, but does it really matter? Well, yeah, you got to know your close rate. Really? Well, I guess it would be helpful in a lot of ways. So, yeah. But other than that, man, we finally got rain last night. But after that happened, I had to go in, man, because it's pretty bad. Two pretty bad cuts, man. It cut through that glove like it wasn't nothing. And probably could have, maybe could have used some stitches. I don't know. They were pretty clean cuts, and I had a tetanus shot just a month ago, so I washed it out real good with soap and water and put some ointment on it, and then wrapped them up. I'm thinking that it's going to heal a lot pretty quick, because if I clean it's almost like an incision. It did rip a little bit, but it didn't, it didn't hurt my, yeah. So I wrapped them up real good, put ointment on, wrapped them up real good, and called it a damn day. But I still got to change the rest of the teeth. So my cutter has 25 teeth on it, and I have changed out 10 of them. I got 7 more teeth, that I've already bought that I'm going to put on. But now I can't get new teeth unless Bobcat has more of them over here, but I don't think they do. They probably ain't got them in yet, but they might. But I might be able to, if I can get, 7 or 8 more, then that'd be good to have a whole new set of teeth. on it. It's going to take the time to do a job way down, I think, because these teeth that are on there now, they are something else. They ripped my damn glove off and ripped it, sliced it, shredded it, however you want to look at it. And yeah, scary. But I've never used this thing with new sharp teeth on it. And I don't really know, and I really don't know, is it necessary to put all brand new teeth on it, or just in like every other spot, that kind of thing? You got to be able to save money some kind of way on some of the expenses that you have and not compromise quality. I don't know. I'm learning. I'm talking about as far as mulching goes. So this job I'm going to look at right now, it's she wants a little bit of grading and some stump grinding. So let's go, man. Damn. I mean, what are you doing? Put the pipe down. But she wants some grading done, stump grinding done, but it's gonna have to pay at least $1,000, or I'm not gonna want to fool with it. So we got to make sure that she's got enough work to justify bringing the machine. The bad thing about having a stump grinder for a skid is you got to take the skid wherever the stumps are, which is, traveling. A lot of times, like, and this might be an example, I don't know, a lot of times you might be able to do, stumps and not need a skid. Like if they got one stump, it's hard for me to load the skid up and go anywhere for, a $300 stump, and that's expensive for a stump, in my area. I mean, there's a 30-inch stump that one of my customers has, and he wanted me to give him a price. Well, hell, if you do it by, what some of the websites say it should cost, do it by the inch or whatever, and that's really the go-to way to do that, to do it, I guess, is $4 to $6 an inch. So if you got 30 inches, 30 times, we'll say 5, meet in the middle, that's $150. That's good if you got a little stump grinder you could throw on a trailer, or like for Chad with his SC1000 Kubota stand-on skid. Oh, that's okay. But I gotta haul the skid, and I don't like hauling the skid for that kind of. Though I know I could do it a lot faster. It doesn't really pay. To me, if you ain't got 3 or 4 stumps where you're making at least $500 or $600, it ain't hardly worth bringing the skid out for anything less than that. So it's my job to, if I see that she's got one stump, and that's all she's got, and a little bit of grading after I grind the stump. I mean, it's my job to see if I can do anything else around there to justify what it's going to take for me to get the machine there. I mean, anyway, that's kind of, the thinking. So I don't really know. I got a meter at 1. It's 1240 now. You got to be careful with this stuff, though, when you're maintaining it and stuff. I mean, that could have been bad, really bad. So note to self: don't try to hold the teeth, while you're tightening them up, because you can lose a finger behind that crap, man. But they're sharp, and when I go to that job on Tuesday, he's gonna wish he had paid me by the day. Because I guarantee you I can do that job in 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours, 1,700. I think, and it's solo. I think. No problem. No problem. And with these sharp teeth on here, as long as everything else is working right, but there ain't been no grass growing. So, you know, not none. But we got rain, so that's gonna, some of the stuff will start, you know, it's gonna get a little cooler too. I got another job to go look at. Y'all remember last year when I did a pond clearing? You know, I cleared about 6 big pine trees, dropped them in the pond, and did that clearing there. One of my regular customers, you know, they want me to come back this year, and they want to trim some trees. So that'll be nice. They want to trim a lot of trees, not just, you know. So the man lift will come into play. I'll have a skid over there, probably a couple $1,000, you know. The good thing is they won't have to buy a dumpster, because I can grind the stuff down. They got a little channel. It's pretty wide enough for the skid to drive through, where the water runs to the pond from wherever, you know, when it rains. And we can pile all the debris up in that, and then grind it down to mulch. And the reason I say that is because I can get into that, and this, you know, it's just natural habitat. I could get into that channel, that little, I don't know, swell, whatever you want to call it, and I could grind everything down without it moving all over the place. And I think that the sharper the teeth are, the less likely you're going to throw some stuff, you know, behind the machine and all that. It doesn't happen except for on big stuff, but if you got sharp teeth on there, I don't see that happening.